guys, welcome to part 3 of the series where I make a little city in Blender. So, in the last video I added all these buildings, and I think the road also. So this time I'm going to add a park, some trees, and probably a pond to the park. So I think I'll start off with making a tree. So, I'm going to add a cube, I guess. And then gonna make it go upwards a little bit. I'm gonna take it over to modeling. And then I'm gonna make it a little smaller, like that. I'm going to extrude some edges to make some branches. There we go. Now, I have to select all these edges. Sides, I should say. There we have it. One layer. And I'll just make that go upwards a little bit. It's looking pretty good. Now, I'm just going to copy this, duplicate it. Press B. And go to selection, go to layout. There we go. Move this downwards a bit. Shrink it. And rotate it. Wow, wrong one. Over there. Rotate it, yep. I'm gonna add a trunk. So, cylinder. Now I'm going to add these on. Generate a boolean union. I'm gonna select that guy. Apply. Pull that downwards a little bit. Going to scale it up a tiny bit, and then rotate it. That seems kind of random enough. There we go. Now I'm gonna make that a little smaller. So I'm just gonna click on that, scale it down a bit. Go back over here. Now, excuse me, again, add modifier, generate boolean. Gonna do it a couple more times. Move that upward. Scale it down a tiny bit. Gonna rotate it a bit. Generate boolean once again. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna scale this thing down now. It's a good size for a pretty large tree, at this scale at least. Yeah, that looks good. Whoops. Gonna duplicate this a few times. There we go. Select one. Move that over. Might as well rotate it a tiny bit. There we go. And there's another empty place. So kind of over here. Looks about right. Just gonna move that over there. Might make it a tiny bit bigger. Like that. Upwards a little tiny bit. There we go. Make this a little smaller too. There we go. Is that place right there, so duplicate this again. That. Scale this up a tiny bit. Oh. And maybe just one more. So right about there. Let's make it a tiny bit bigger. It looks about right. Okay, now I think I'll add a pond. So I think the best way to do that would be to probably add like a torus first. So major radius, maybe something like that. That's basically good. Now I can just bring this over here. Make it a little less wide. That looks about right. Then I can make it a little taller, like that. Bring it upwards. Then I'll just bring a cylinder over here. Over a little bit more, like that. And I'll just make it a little less tall. There we go. It's definitely coming along. I think I might add cars in the next video, and I also might assign colors to all of this so it really pops out before I 3D print it. I'm not going to print it in color, but, you know. So yeah, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.